Welcome back to Just Podding Around, the show where we break down all things wrestling, sports and the chaos in between. Today, we're diving into WWE Crown Jewel 2025. Now, this year was a bit of a curveball. WWE decided to take Crown Jewel outside of Saudi Arabia for the first time. That meant Perth, Western Australia got a premium live event and fans were pumped, especially with John Cena's farewell tour in full swing. So let's take a look at the card from Saturday's show. We had Seth Rollins vs Cody Rhodes for the Men's Crown Jewel Championship, Tiffany Stratton vs Stephanie Vaquer for the Women's Crown Jewel Championship, Bronson Reed vs Roman Reigns in an Australian street fight, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky vs the Kabuki Warriors, and finally John Cena vs AJ Styles. Buckle up, because we're breaking down every moment, what went down, and our final thoughts on the event. First up, we had Bronson Reed taking on Roman Reigns. This was a rematch from Clash in Paris where Reigns got the win last time. Naturally, the Auszilla was looking to even the score. The match opened up with the usual PLE hype and Reed came out strong, but the crowd was all about Reigns. Early on, the fight spilled into the crowd, weapons came out and the tribal chief had some fun interacting with the fans. He even grabbed the mic, asking if they wanted tables. You can only imagine how that went down. Reed slowly mounted a comeback and eventually Bron Breakker got involved, helping turn the tide. Some chaotic interference later, including Jey Uso spear through a table, and Reed hit the tsunami for the pin. On this match gets a B. Some notable moments include the crowd booing the US national anthem but sung the Aussie national anthem loud and proud. Roman chucked a bottle of Prime at Reed. He even threw Aussie rules footballs at Heyman Reed before using a cricket bat. Was it a violent escapade? Not exactly, but it had its fun moments, and Reed walking out on top was right cool. Next up, we got the Women's Crown Jewel Championship match. Now, neither of these two had their regular belts on the line. This was all for pride and bragging rights. Vaquer was aggressive from the get-go, and Stratton played it respectful at first, only to have Vaquer turn it up. The moment was competitive, it had some unique moves and some sloppy spots, but overall it looked solid. In the end, Vaquer hit a corkscrew moonsault to claim victory in the Crown Jewel Championship. Triple H even came out to represent the belt. And this match also gets a B. Some notable moments from this match were a standing submission from Vaquer was really unique. A suplex backbreaker by Stratton looked rough but worked. And Michael Cole had a cheeky reference to Wade Barrett and the Devil's Kiss. Now the match had everyone bossing. John Cena vs AJ Styles. This was part of Cena's farewell tour, and let me tell you, the crowd went absolutely wild for him. The two veterans had a nice, methodical start, with Styles getting the early advantage. The crowd started a TNA chant because yes, the old days get remembered, and eventually Cena mounted a comeback. What made this match special was how both men used finishes from other wrestlers. Everything from The Undertaker's chokeslam to the RKO. After about 30 minutes of back and forth, Cena finally put Styles away with an AA following a tombstone pile driver. And this match gets a B+. Some notable moments include Styles wearing trunks instead of tights, which was a nice callback to his TNA days. The crowd reaction to Cena was insane, even surprising him a little. Cena got emotional during a tribute to Bray Wyatt, and Cena even gave Alicia Taylor a note for a special introduction to AJ Styles, which AJ knew nothing about, even calling him the undisputed boss of the Bullet Club, which I thought was a nice touch. Next up, we got Australia's favourite, Rhea Ripley, teaming up with Io Sky to take on the Kabuki Warriors. This was a tag team action at its finest. Physical, energetic, and entertaining from start to finish. Ripley came in strong, Sky had some incredible moonsaults, and the Kabuki Warriors brought intensity, making it feel like a big deal even though the match didn't have a title on the line. Eventually, Ripley and Sky hit their finishes on Kairi Sane for the win. And this match also gets a B+. Some notable moments include Sane and Asuka had some cool masks for the entrance. The running kick from Ripley looked fantastic in slow-mo, and Sky's moonsaults were a real highlight. Finally, the main event, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. Rhodes had a 3-0 record against Rollins, and the storyline revolved around Rollins being desperate not to let history repeat itself. Rollins took control early, taunting Rhodes and even wrestling with the watch Rhodes gave him. Both men hit big moves and took some risks. The match built to Rollins using the watch as a weapon behind the ref's back before hitting the super stomp for the win. And this match gets an A-. Some notable moments include Rollins countering a springboard from Rhodes into a powerbomb, which was so dope. Stardust cartwheel reference was hilarious, and the coast-to-coast diving headbutt looked insane. On paper, Crown Jewel was a pretty standard WWE PLE. 5 matches, mostly predictable outcomes, and a ton of filler to pad the runtime. But the absence of regular title matches made it feel a little different. From a technical standpoint, Rollins vs Rhodes stole the night. But from a fan service perspective, Cena vs AJ Styles had the crowd eating up out of the palms of their hands. Reigns pinning Reigns, even with interference, is a big deal. Both women's matches were solid, and the tag match with Rhea and Io Sky stood out as well. Overall, Crown Jewel 2025 delivered fun moments, veteran storytelling, and a few surprises. Grade-wise, we're landing at a B+. So, that's it for today's breakdown of WWE Crown Jewel 2025. Stick around for more episodes of Just Plodding Around, where we cover everything wrestling. Catch you next time, and remember, keep plodding around.